What's up, guys? ExcitaBros here with another ExcitaShow.
We're going to be eating. I'm so excited, guys. Pun intended, I guess. We are having some lunchroom food today. Look at this beauty.
This is what we dreamed for.
Get excited.
Alright, what's up, guys?
First on the lunch menu, we have what is apparently referred to as...
It's a cheese stick.
It's referred to as an Italian dunker.
I call them Dunkaroos.
It was an Italian Dunkaroo. But we call them cheese sticks.
This is going to be set up in the style of we both say a number between 1 and 100, scaling this as a lunchroom food, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And as a frozen food, compared to like a Hot Pocket or a pizza roll.
Yeah.
Okay? And, yeah, we'll start this off.
Alright, let's do this.
Smack it, and
Now, I will say I'm going to eat it normal style.
wait a second.
No, the nostalgia.
It comes to you in waves, too. It's like, you eat it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, okay, I've had this before. Immediately.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing we had in school.
And Thomas isn't, but I am. I have some ranch right here. I'm going to be dipping my stuff. I'm going to do it normal, and then I'll dip it in
I'm a
ranch.
connoisseur of keeping it real.
I've been...
but- I know where I'm putting this on the scale.
okay. Compared to other frozen food.
First?
Yeah.
Okay.
Compared to other frozen food.
So, I'm going to give you my scale. I'm on it. As a frozen food, I'd give it a 62. Okay? As a lunchroom food, though, 75.
Okay. As a frozen food, I would say that this is... you'll find that I like things. So, I would say that this is probably a 70. Okay. And then as a lunchroom food, I would say I'd probably go with a 75 as well. I put it close. I put it close.
Yeah.
Because I do.
All right. On to the next. All right. Next on the lunch menu, Crispitos.
Look at this Crispito. Now, we don't have the cheese for it. We all know it's supposed to come with some cheese, but I mean, this is what we got.
I remember when I graduated, this was the most depressing thing. Not losing friends, losing Crispitos, because those are your real friends.
It is. I'm just gonna crack this bad boy.
Oh, cross section it, boy. You can't cross section.
Oh, I just did.
Ooh, okay.
Are you seeing this?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's
Just as I recall.
oh man. The thing is, back when they didn't make them crispy. They're called Crispitos, but they're not crispy. They're like
Floppy boy.
floppies. They're floppios. They're floppitos.
Floppitos. Well, these floppitos are hitting the spot. Yeah.
All right, Jonathan, you go first this time.
Okay. So I would say this is probably, I would put it about the same as the cheese, but I would say a little bit better. I'd say 72
Okay.
as a frozen food,
Okay.
and as a lunch menu item. Oh, these bad boys are clearly an 80. Clearly.
Okay. I'm going to blow you out the water completely.
Okay.
As a frozen food, it is an even 80. Okay? Because it competes with taquitos, and taquitos are a top-notch frozen food. All right?
That's true. That's true.
All right. What goes over taquitos? A few things, but not a lot. Okay? As a lunch menu food, okay, if I missed it as one of the things that made me miss school,
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be up there, all right? You know what this is getting? first 90. You gotta clap. Kyle, clap. Clap.
But anyways, on to the next.
Alright, next on the lunch menu, cheese pizza.
Look at this.
Just something, basic, nothing crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
cheese pizzas at lunchroom.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Especially when it seems like the thing we just had, the Italian Dunkaroo, they put that on they just attach it, and then you get the cheese pizza with the stuffed cheese.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
That basically, I feel like that's what they did. Is they just took those Italian Dunkaroos and they somehow attached them.
Sense, Jonathan.
That's what it seemed like.
Let me
but
dabble.
either way, let's just have this. I'm bringing back.
I don't know which angle I want to go in, bro. Anyway.
This way.
I always folded mine like a taco.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I recall.
I do. It's not as nostalgic as a Crispito. I'll say that.
Because, it was just pizza. You thought, like, oh, it's pizza day. It's going to be a good day. But it wasn't Crispito day. Crispito day, everybody was going back for more. You know why? They raised Crispitos up by 25 cents. When you went to go get another one, it was 75 cents. Right? You go get another pizza, it's 50 cents. Because they knew Crispito Day was a legendary day in lunch. Everyone knew it.
This is where it's going to get nostalgic for me, though, putting in the ranch. Oh,
He's a ranch boy. Like, I'm a ranch boy too, but again, I'm staying true to just what it is.
Now, that's nostalgia right there. Put it in that ranch, immediate. Like, that
So
was
if I
it.
could come over and steal some ranch.
Fun.
I'm gonna come over and dilly dally in the ranch.
You'll see.
Bro, I'll see where you were at.
Yeah, see?
I'll see where you were at, Jonathan.
Now you put it in the ranch.
All right. I'm gonna give you my score as a frozen food.
And what are we comparing it to?
We're comparing it to, pizza rolls, Hot Pockets, that type of deal.
No, like, we got to compare it to
Lunch?
Jack's Pizza. You know what I'm talking about? The pizzas that are like...
Oh, you're talking about this. You're talking about
$2.50.
this.
Yeah,
For
this.
specific. Oh, yeah, Tostitos, pizzas.
Yeah.
Red Baron. Red Baron. Domino's. It's not delivery.
I mean, comparing it to those.
DiGiorno.
Like DiGiorno and stuff.
Yes. What I say?
Domino's. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
It's not delivery, it is
Domino's.
delivery.
It's Domino's.
It's not pickup, it's delivery.
All right, so we're comparing it to...
Comparing it to all those
Yes.
types of frozen pizzas.
They're all frozen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
If comparing it to all the frozen pizzas.
As I go back to the pizza, I'm going to give this 45 as a frozen food. Okay. But as a lunchroom food, 65.
Okay.
65. It was a good day in the lunchroom, but it just wasn't the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, I would say this is on par with those, $2.50 types of pizzas.
Tostitos.
Yeah. The Jack's pizzas that you can get, if you go to Walmart and get them so super cheap. But if you're going to a Walmart and you're going to get a pizza and you have the option between this, but you have the money to get a Domino's pizza because I meant DiGiorno.
DiGiorno pizza.
To get a DiGiorno pizza, you splurge for the DiGiorno. This is not on par with that. So your 45, I sort of agree with it. I'm going to go up a little bit more because I think it's still better than like a Jack's pizza and maybe those Tostinos. I think it's better than those. And those are in stores to buy. I would say this is a 48 frozen food wise. But for lunchroom, I would say it was probably 70. Probably a 7.
I can respect that. On
to the next.
to the next. This time on the lunch menu, we got Mexican pizza.
This is. Let's just give it. I gotta.
The Mexican za.
Yeah, I gotta get in here and the smell.
You smell that? What'd you say? Paprika?
Paprika in this.
Mm-hmm.
The meat.
There's definitely taco seasoning. And that kind of pulls through. Bro, I remember when Mexican pizza hit town, bro. I was like, what the heck is this, you know?
Yeah, because this didn't exist initially when we were going to school.
No, it came into, what is it? Fruition. That's it. Came to fruition.
It came in the fruit shirt.
Yes, that's what he said. And it came there.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, it's been at the top of the list for days.
For years.
Mm-hmm.
The time has come for me to dip it
For
into
a lunch menu.
ranch too, of course. All right, we gotta be rating this, Thomas.
Berate it.
Yeah, we gotta berate this.
You stupid Mexicans! Ah!
No, that's good.
Oh no.
That's good. Okay,
Jonathan?
I go first, right?
Yes. Bring it on up.
All right. Now, as the other pizza,
Mm-hmm.
we have to be comparing it to all the other frozen pizzas. It's pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's got a little twist to it.
the fact that it has this Mexican flair to it,
It says spice it up.
it spices it up.
Mhm.
Literally.
It brings it to a different plane.
Yeah. And I feel like we talking about Domino's and DiGiorno's, and I would eat this before I would eat a DiGiorno pizza. Now, we talking stuffed crust? I'd probably go with a DiGiorno. Okay.
So where you going?
But there's
with
something with the flavor that they throw in here with the Mex. I would give this a 70. That's right,
this? A 70.
a 70 for frozen.
You hyped that up. I thought you were gonna say 102.
No, I'm not gonna say it's better than all frozen
DiGiorno's.
pizzas.
DiGiorno's, Jonathan. DiGiorno's.
We are not sponsored by DiGiorno.
We're not, but DiGiorno's pizza. That's as a frozen food. That's
Yeah.
above a 70.
Yeah, well,
But you basically just said it's a lower.
I'm saying depending on the DiGiorno, I would eat this over it. Okay, depending on which one it is.
Okay.
I'm not saying that this is above every frozen pizza,
Okay, it's a
which is
lunchroom
why
food.
I gave it a 70.
Okay.
Right.
It's a lunchroom food.
Now, as a lunchroom food, this is a 100 out. This is 100. Easy.
A 100?
100, dude.
A 100?
This is the thing.
You jump 30?
Because
You go home and,
you
and it decreases 30.
this does
You
not.
go from sitting at a table in high
Thomas,
school to
if
going
there
home
was
and eating
any-
this at home,
if there was
and you go, never mind, pass me the DiGiorno.
Because you got to think of also, it's not just that it's a frozen food comparing it to other frozen pizzas. It's also would I eat this compared to any other meal that I would
So
be
this
eating
is
at
over
home.
Crispitos too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely over Crispitos.
Okay.
Because if I'm eating this, dude,
Mhm.
at lunch, this was it. This was it. There's no better day to me than eating a Mexican pizza. I would have 7 of these things. Okay,
And I don't doubt
this was it. This was it for me.
All right. My score.
Yours was Crispitos.
Well, you
This
don't
was
know-
mine. And
This is not
and
everything
as
we ate
lunch
there.
food, and look, yes, that's true. But as lunchroom food goes, this is a 100 because there's nothing else I would rather eat at lunch.
Okay, so it's not
Than
the
this.
perfect lunchroom food. It's just
Yeah,
the
it's
perfect thing to eat that you have as a choice.
That I had as a choice because there are lunchrooms that people have.
That are just, hey, you want to go get Taco Bell?
Yeah,
Just walk on over
here's Taco
here
Bell.
and just get some.
They have some
Taco
crazy
Bell.
stuff, but for what we had at our school,
This
this was the epitome
was his
of
version
lunch for
of
me. I know,
the
Thomas,
lunch.
it sounds like yours was
Okay.
Crispito, but I'm
All right, so as frozen food goes, this has very high quality. I say high quality. It's frozen food, but the dough to sauce to to cheese ratio is kind of nice. And having that taco seasoning flair in there is nice too. It's like...
You got to re
free up my brain, you know. Because it may go up or down, I don't know. But one thing that's kind of weird is they chose sausage to be on top.
Okay.
I'm not down in it. I'm just saying, out of everything you chose sausage.
Here's the thing, Thomas. I love round balls of sausage on my pizza.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Girthy.
I'm glad you opened up about that. Alright, so, about this, I gotta give this an 80. Because this is better than the other pizza, the old pizza. Just the cheese pizza. Because when this came in, it spiced up our life.
For frozen pizza.
For frozen,
Yeah.
sorry. For frozen,
Well, so you said 80 for...
For frozen, this
For
is
lunch.
a 75. And 80 for lunch. Because going home, this is going to be the same thing as it would be heating it up. To me.
So, but...
Roughly the same.
You were getting on my case that I gave it a 70, and now you're going to give it a
No,
75?
Because you said,
Are you serious?
compared to DiGiorno pizza, you'd eat this over DiGiorno pizza.
Some DiGiorno pizzas. But not all DiGiorno pizzas are
Look,
the
if
same.
we're going to classify DiGiorno pizza, and then Hot Pockets, and then pizza rolls,
Look,
there's
this
differences.
This is over Hot Pockets any day. This is over Hot Pockets. This is over pizza rolls. This is over it. Done.
This man's
But
crazy.
It's not over some DiGiorno.
I know, but you said 70 to 90. I went 75 to 80. That's 5 points. You went from 70 to... No, you went to 100.
Yeah.
70 to 100. That's 30
Because
points.
Alright, guys. After close consideration, we talked about what we just argued about off camera. And I've decided I will add some more to the pizza, the Mexican pizza.
The Mexican style.
I'm making it an 85. We talked about comparison to Hot Pockets and pizza rolls, and I was like, oh yeah.
Like, where did he put me?
And so I gave it an 85.
Now, for the final scores, Kyle, hit us up with it.
All right.
Coming in fourth.
Fourth and most depressing was the cheese pizza. Okay, so Thomas scored this as a 45 grocery store rating, and Jonathan with a 48, bringing it 93 out of 200.
Oh,
Groceries.
not even over half, guys.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind
right,
of,
though.
and 135 overall for the lunchroom rating, with 65 for Thomas and 70 for Jonathan.
Yeah.
So yeah, he liked it. It was alright.
I thought it was good. You got it. I mean, it is. You dip it in ranch. That's what gives it the flavor. It's just a shovel for ranch.
You can hype up.
You can hype up anything with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you throw
cardboard.
it in your salad. It's good.
Yeah.
Alright. Nextly, the Italian Dunkaroo.
Oh, that was number 3.
Italiano Dangarudo.
And Thomas, he scored this as a 62 of a grocery store rating.
Mhm.
And Jonathan coming in with a 70 because he likes things.
Yeah.
Overall, 132 out of 200. Not bad, but not the best, of course. Thomas, he put that as a 78. And then with the Dunkaroos for the lunchroom rating, Thomas rated that as a 78. And Jonathan rated it as a 75. So it has a about an even score there. Scoring in at 153 out of 200 on the lunchroom
That's pretty
rating.
good.
That's a high.
pretty good.
That's a high one.
That's
That's a high
good.
one.
That's like 75% on
Mhm.
out of 200. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nextly, my personal favorite, but I'm not the judge here. I'm just the announcer. Crispitos coming in. Jonathan rated this as a 72, and Thomas rated this as a 80. Agree with that, Thomas. That's pretty. They're pretty good, and that's grocery store rating. So that's compared out of everything. You get some taquitos. That's in competition with taquitos. Those are pretty
Yeah.
darn good.
Yeah.
If they sold those in stores, that'd be
Exactly.
pretty darn. They'd sell.
80.
Yeah. And so coming in with an overall 152 with the grocery store rating. Nextly, Jonathan rated that as an 80 in the lunchroom because it's good.
For sure.
And Thomas rated it as a 90. It's up there. It's one of the top dogs.
Yeah, it is.
One
Everyone
of the
knows
freaking
it
top
is.
dogs. And that's coming in at a 170 in the lunchroom rating. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for!
Guess.
In the only corner, Mexican Pizza!
The heck's gone.
Heck going.
So, Jonathan rated that as an 85, revised, reconsidered number, okay?
Reconsidered.
And Thomas rated that as a 75. And that scored as a 160 grocery store rating.
Ooh, I smacked on up there and almost hit his head.
But out of a margin of 10, the Mexican pizza won over the Crispitos. That means that 100 rating that Jonathan gave, that definitely gave it a boost.
Yeah.
And Thomas rated it as an 80, giving it a 180 out of 200,
Yep.
winning today's votes.
I knew it. Dude, look.
Lunch menu items.
It's this simple. I go to school, there's a Mexican pizza, I'm going to eat 17 of them. That's it.
It's simple.
It's
And
simple
I
as
like
that.
the 18th one. We're gonna do some more videos like this.
Let us know what you
Yeah.
want us to do.
What do you think is the best out of the 4 we tried today?
And if you know of any more that we should try, let us know.
Yep.
And that being said,
Like, comment, subscribe,
Stay tuned.
and stay excited.
Let's go!